Well, in celebrations of women for the month of March, Ria Rupchan Singh spoke with the mayor of Arouca, her worship councillor Lisa Morris-Julian. We take you to that interview now. Thank you so much and welcome once again to Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago as we celebrate women. And this morning we're celebrating another woman of Trinidad and Tobago roots, someone who has done so much in her life already and now is the mayor of Arouca. And I'd like to welcome this morning her worship, Lisa Morris-Julian, to Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here this morning. Before we get started with anything else, I want you to tell us, who is Lisa Morris-Julian?
Quite simply, I'm just a woman, a wife, a mother, a former playwright, currently a politician, but I think the true essence of me would be I'm a teacher.
Mm-hmm. What got you into teaching?
I always loved literature, and I loved children, so it was a natural fit.
So tell me a little bit about the transition from teacher into politician, because that's where you're at right now.
Surprisingly, it was also a good fit. It's the same concept, caring for a lot of people at the same time. So I was able to channel my energy from caring for students towards caring for my burgesses. Mm-hmm. So it was quite easy.
Now, you were born and bred in Arouca, yes. So natural fit again.
Jarim, that's what we call ourselves. People who can count their heritage back a few generations. I'm also from First People descent, so I am indeed a true Aroucan.
So tell me what it was like when you actually became the mayor of Arouca. What did that feel like as a woman especially? Tell me what that felt like.
This was shocking. I was not expecting it. And while I felt some pride, at one point I felt there were so many more people more deserving than I was. But I thought about Rosanne, and she probably felt the same way, that maybe she wasn't up to the task. And I think since then I've been proving myself quite ably.
What are some of the challenges that you have encountered since being mayor? And a woman mayor on top of that, because you have to battle with the men to get certain things done. And sometimes you think you have to put that extra step in, that extra, strength in, to get things done. What are some of those challenges that you've encountered so far, if any at all?
Limited resources, right? We're experiencing an economic downturn. I know things are improving, but we have so much to do with very little to do it. And as a female mayor, I would not lie to you. It is difficult at times because there are some men who seem to feel they cannot let a woman tell them what to do. And I'm hoping through leadership that they would understand that I was put there with a purpose, and I'm fulfilling that purpose.
But how you overcome things like that? Because yes, male-dominated society, men feel that they have to have the last say. How do you, as a woman and as a mayor, try to overcome that?
I'm very lucky in the sense that there are very few people that think like that. And the majority of men that I encounter understand that I am not just a woman, I'm the best person for the job. So I don't have a difficulty getting my point across. What I have some trouble with is perhaps explaining my point in the typical fashion that they would be accustomed to, because I'm always diplomatic.
So tell me some of the things that you've done so far as mayor in Arouca.
Well, I wouldn't say myself, I would say the council. I'm extremely proud of my council. I can think off the top of my head, Councillor Brennan Patterson, Councillor Kendall Charles, my deputy mayor, Anthony Davis, Michael Castellano, Lynette Ramcharan. They're all with the same vision that I have. We want Arouca to become the cleanest borough. And if you visit anytime soon, you will see our streets are almost immaculate. Right? It's not quite where I want it to be, but we're heading there. I am extremely proud of the fact that we, for the first time in 35 years, we have repaired the velodrome lights. We have new lights in the velodrome, so we will have the Grand Prix this weekend at the Arouca Velodrome with wonderful lights, courtesy TNTech, and I'm really, really proud of the efforts we are putting towards improving our pedestrian walkways, because we believe Arouca is a place to be enjoyed. Park your car, walk through our streets. It's a work in progress, but it's working.
Now, Arouca has always been this busy, bustling
Yes.
area. Traffic, foot traffic, all different kinds of things. Do you find it, especially, you know, it reminds me a little bit of Chaguanas as well, you know, always busy, bustling. Do you find it difficult to get a handle on maybe situations that may arise with respect to that in Arouca?
No, because I'm always there. First to arrive, last to go. I'm at the town hall with mere feet away from the dial, not too far from the market, so I'm always on hand. We have a very vibrant Facebook group where anyone can get the mayor. They can contact me. I answer my phone. If you don't get me, you WhatsApp me. I'm there. I make myself available, and I get the support. I get the support from my CEO, who's also female, Madam Sergio Chung, our inspector, who's also female,
Nice.
Inspector Brito, and the deputy CEO is also female, as well as our corporate secretary. In fact, I feel very sorry for my deputy mayor. He's the only person in the leadership role that is male.
Oh, that's wonderful, though.
Yes.
So we're seeing that women are rising to power and able to control it and really do something with it as well, positive with it as well.
Yes.
Do you often, just out of curiosity, get together with the other mayors? And if you do, what's that situation like? What do you all discuss? You don't have to go into too much detail if you don't want to.
I have a good relationship with my brothers, and there's also a female chairman from Diego Martin, Suzanne Hung. So while she and I may bond, right, it is nice to have male colleagues who would give advice, because I am a relatively new mayor in comparison. And I have friends on the both sides, and we all experience the same challenges in local government. And I'm very proud of the fact we all seem to believe put people first.
Okay.
So my fellow mayors and chairmen, we all have that same attitude.
Now, you were a teacher. Hopefully you'll get back into that as well after this, because it's in your blood. What did you think, you know, when you became the politician, you became the mayor, that learning process was like? Was it difficult to, because you said it was an easy fit, but was it difficult to learn certain policies and different things like that and how things work? And did it work differently from what you expected?
I believe it's genetic. My grandfather was once mayor. My grandmother was once a councillor in the Grandie Regional Corporation. It seems as if I've always known what local government was.
Good.
So I'm happy to say that fitting in was not the problem, was not the issue. The issue is making do with little.
Yeah. And you've managed to do that so far.
Yes, so far.
So what advice would you give to young women out there aspiring to be whatever it is they want to be? It doesn't matter what it is. Becoming mayor, becoming the president of Trinidad and Tobago, becoming anything. What advice would you give to young women out there?
Find a mentor. I was always very lucky and blessed in every job that I went to, that I found women who were able to encourage and push me forward. I'm also very lucky that I have someone like Camille Robinson-Regis and even Dr. Rowley, who saw the potential in me. So for a young woman, you need to make sure there's someone you can confide in and someone that will help you become a better person. Because I'm not perfect. I continuously make mistakes, but I learn from my mistakes. And I have people who are always there listening and showing me how I can be better and do better. One thing I would like to say for all women, not just young women, is that we try so much to be strong, and we are always the person that everyone else could depend on. It's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to turn to others for help, and it's okay to ask for help. Because in my line of work, I have found it is far, far, far easier to turn to someone and say, show me how to do this, than to simply give up.
Yeah, wonderful advice. Thank you so much. Lisa Morris-Julian, Mayor of Arouca, speaking with us here this morning on Good Morning Trinidad and Tobago as we celebrate women of Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you so much. All the best. You're doing lovely, you're doing well, you're doing wonderfully, and I know that you're going to continue to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.